I'll outgrow Sabri Suby in less time than what it's taken him to build King Kong. It's the fastest growing agency in Australia. Yes, I understand that. Many other entrepreneurs and business owners still scale faster than what they do if they only focus on one business. Because if you think about it, if you have one business, something happens to that one business, you can literally just be all washed away. I actually understand more to the game than what he does. I'm only 20, whereas he started his agency when he was 26, 27, around about that age.
So if there's one thing that I'm good at, it is marketing. I have got thousands of clients. I've generated those clients over $7.8 billion in sales. I've gotten these results in over 1,067 different niches for clients that are in 136 different countries around the world.
I'll outgrow Sabri Suby in less time than what it's taken him to build King Kong. It's the fastest growing agency in Australia. Yes, I understand that. Many other entrepreneurs and business owners still scale faster than what they do if they only focus on one business. Because if you think about it, if you have one business, something happens to that one business, you can literally just be all washed away. I actually understand more to the game than what he does. I'm only 20, whereas he started his agency when he was 26, 27, around about that age. Think about it like this. We're in a faster age of information. We're in a faster processing age. We have more stuff going on. We have stuff like crypto, which can get people literally millionaires overnight. We can get people with sales, marketing agencies to get more customers quicker, rather than just using this thing to just call people up. And yet you've also got other resources like this, which is going to literally be my cheat code to beat him in record time. Huge fan of the guy, yeah, and everything, but it's like, hey bro, your time's up. Your time is honestly up. I'm going to get, by the time I get to your age, I'm going to have done $100 billion in sales because I know I'm that guy. Plus, this thing wasn't around back then, even though this may look like just some basic generic book. This thing is in my power. I have this at my disposal. You can literally go through the book and read it. You can have access to the same tools as me, but you're so much slower. You don't have any care. You don't have any effort. You're boring. You're not that type of person. Because really, if you sit back and think about it, why is some 20-year-old from Bundaberg saying this? King Kong is based in Victoria. It's got stuff in LA. It's got shit over here, shit over there. And why do you have such an arrogance at such an age that you think you can beat the internet day? Because I'm going to become better than what he is in every way possible. I've got mad respect for the guy. I'm actually got people who I'm going to sign up to so then I can get access to him. I can pick his brain. I'm going to have access to more mentors and more capability and more coaching than what he's ever had. I'm going to get this all done. I'm going to have a killer agency producing more than what he was within my first 2-3 years of business, because that's just me. I'm filming these videos now for the long-term ROI of waiting for it to just slowly churn, so that I can get more coaching clients, so that I can help you with your agency. Yes, I have my own digital marketing agency. I don't have shit I need to worry about, but you've got to think, okay, why is a 20-year-old saying that he's going to outpace in such a short period of time? What else does he have around him? Who does he have around him? What sources, what material, what management, what does he have around him to make him say that? What access to money does he have? Who is literally in his circle? I will tell you this, who is not even that. I will outpace his marketing agency, probably like by the time I turn 26, 27 to what it is today, because I've done more hiring. I've done probably more work in sales than him. I have been working my ass off to get me to point A to point B. Plus, I've been literally using this book and getting my customers very well. 3 to 5x multiplier. It's in Australia as well. He's more focused on Victoria. I'm more focused on Queensland. You really have to think about it. Okay, Queensland's are more conservative. Queensland's don't like to take risks, whereas Victorians and people in Melbourne need, and as I said, Victoria, they're a bit more of the creative. They're a bit more of a risk taker. They have a bit more of the flow. They like to be like a bit more cruisy, a little bit more like mellow. Queenslanders are more country because it's harder to sell to someone who's just a countryman. It's harder to sell to a cowboy than what it would be to sell to a hippie. Think of it like that. Why would you be trying to sell a cowboy a product that may make his life better, may make his life worse, depending on what it is? But we've got to convince them through our ads, through what we say, how we do it, and what we actually do to get them to it. Because What? Sabri used SMA as his Trojan horse. He used all of the social media marketing and basically get your attention on this thing, like literally to sell like crazy again. Sell like crazy. That's the whole reason why I bought this thing. That's why I bought this. I've got that tool. I can use that to help you in your agency. I can do it in my way that will actually get you more attention in the modern age than just some outdated 20-year-old marketing funnel. That's just you get told one thing, you lead to this, you lead to that. There is no modern touch to it. It needs to be modern in this day and age because we are moving so fast. You have to have other tools at your disposal to then take into account because of how fast we're moving. You have to take into consideration, yes, the psychology is still the same, but people are getting smarter. People are literally having more and more traps they have to walk through, basically miss, avoid, so then they can slowly be funneled through into your marketing system. That's what it's really about. I don't think it would be. I know he's a fucking top tier bloke, and I understand everything else that he has going for him. But I don't really think this would be happening, or people like me would be running behind his tail and literally plan to outpace him in the next 3 to 4 years if this wasn't the case. Because I know for a fact, me posting this video is then going to have a cause and effect over the next 2, 3 years that will get me more customers, more leads than what he is doing on fucking posting on here. Yes, he may have a bigger audience, he may have 1 million followers, but you've also got to consider I may be small, I may have a smaller team, I have more people around, but you don't know who's in my circle. You honestly do not know who's in my circle. You wouldn't be able to comprehend the people who I have access to at 20. He's almost 40. Think of it like that. I will absolutely smash Sabri Suby in network, as well as in business structure. Because business and investing, as well as marketing, these are my games. And yes, the coaching is the most important aspect because then I can teach you how I can make businesses profitable through the marketing. Because literally, if you understand human psychology marketing, you can then invest in a business, be like, okay, this isn't going to work. This is going to work out well. Where do they need to improve? What do they need to do? Is this a marketing problem? Is this a sales problem? Is this a systems problem? What problem is this? Because they all have the same. Business is really the same at the end of the day. It's either marketing, sales, a system, human, and have you guess what the last one is? It could be up to the owner, or it could be up to the way that the owner wanted the business to be designed, or how people view the brand. That's it. There's only 6 or 7 different problems that there are for business. And I have grown up in this world. This is literally my whole life. This is all I do because I know I'm going to get there. I know I'm going to be fucking sitting on a ton of cash in no time. And what you guys can count as a ton of cash is like what? Fucking 12 client deals, maybe 15, 20, getting paid high ticket. That shit ain't nothing. Honestly, I want $1 million in my bank account on a Monday morning every week. So imagine how much I'm going to be producing in sales. And that's only through one of my businesses, which I do my marketing for. Because I may have other shit in the background, but it's all marketing coaching. It's all marketing. It's all marketing here and marketing there. Also, for anyone serious, click at the link below and I can actually help you build up your business and teach you how to get into that FMMA and actually help you with your marketing systems and because there's really a lot going on there that you guys won't understand. And you guys who are just trying to stick your water, as trying to stick your feet in the water, don't understand where to start from point A to point B. That's why you need an expert. That's why you need me. I'm this marketing guy. I'm the guy who can literally grow your business or help you grow your business through my coaching from 0 to 25K a month or even 10K a month. I can help you get there. Literally click the link below and I can help you get there. But you people, because I know what I'm capable, I have more resources, I have more of a network, I have better access to money, information, and speed than what he ever did. Yes, he may have made 150 cold calls a day, but if I produce 10, 20 pieces of content in one day, that makes it more valuable and more like that pushed everything forward more because then it's a week's worth of content. Then I got clips on top of that. More and more people know who I am, and I'm literally going to massively outpace him. Plus, I can do the 150 cold calls in the afternoon. I can also do client work at night. I can do so much more than what he can do. You've got to understand that. I am more capable than what he is now than what he ever will be personally. But I will be able to outpace him. I will outgrow him and I will absolutely destroy him in my bread and butter, which is marketing. Because you don't get anywhere in business if you don't know how to market. It may be a traffic problem, it may be an SEO problem, it may be a CRO problem. I am very, very good at knowing what happens here, what happens there, and how can we effectively get from point A to point B. That's just me. I can show you that. And if I know this at such a young age of 20, I can then show you what your bottlenecks are, where you need to find the problem, where you need to get from point A to point B, and how to most effectively do that without having to go through 200 grand worth of mistakes, which I had to suffer through. If not, it's going to be more now. This is only the shit that I've actually counted on the couch. So sit back and think, what is the actual issue here, and why I generally know in my heart that I'm going to massively outpace what King Kong has done, what Sabri Suby has done in a shorter period of time, because you bet on yourself every time. Like what you need to do right now, and click the link below in the description, because I will help you get leads and get customers for your marketing agency. I will coach you through the process from point A to point B, and I will show you what to avoid, what to do, what not to do, and how to most effectively get there through copy, content, and ads. This is not seen anywhere else on the internet. You may think, oh, you might have just stole it all from this. No, there's some important stuff in that book, but I've done it through what I've actually achieved with my agency and how I've most effectively got from point A to point B. And I can show you the same way without having to suffer any of the risk